In this video, we're going to be talking about DSPy, which is a compiler. It compiles structured text into high-quality system prompts. We're going to be using ax-llm, which is a library that implements DSPy. It's certainly not the only one. It is one that implements it for TypeScript. Got a couple things going on here using that library to set up my connection to Ollama, which I have running locally with GPT open source. And here I've got a review of a product. This is going to be our input. And then here's what I'm calling our old prompt. We're saying analyze the text, return a list of topics and the sentiment of that text, and then format the response as JSON with keys of sentiment and topics. And then here's your review. Now, if you've run something like this, you know that we're probably going to have to futz around with either the prompt or the output, depending on what we get back. But there's certainly no guarantee that we are going to get back a JSON object with the keys of sentiment and topics. So to solve that, we're going to use DSPy. And create our new prompt here. It's going to be a string. And the way DSPy works is we have inputs that can have types. And then we delimit that from our outputs with this skinny arrow. So we'll say output, and it has a type. And that's kind of how it works. Now in our case, our input is going to be our review, and its type is going to be a string. And our output is going to be our sentiment, which is going to be a string, and our topics, which is going to be an array of strings. So we just tack on the square brackets there. What I'm going to do is break this out a little bit. We can also add descriptions after each one of these. So this will be main, topics, discussed. And for this one, I want to get a very specific set or a specific string from an array of strings, like an enum, more or less. So I'm going to use a type of class. Then I'm going to pass it in a comma delimited set of acceptable values. So positive, neutral, and negative. And that's it. At this point, these two prompts are identical. But this one's really going to return what we're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and continue and set up the rest with ax. So we'll say const analyzer is equal to our ax factory. And we'll pass in our prompt. Whoops. Then to get the result, we're going to say await analyzer.forward, and this is specific to the ax library. We'll pass in our LLM and our review. And then for good measure, we're going to console log our result.sentiment. You can see I'm expecting the results to be the JSON object. I'm not questioning that. I could do some testing here, but this is kind of the beauty of DSPy. We know what the output is going to be. We'll also log out our topics. So we're going to go ahead and run this. And there we have it. Our sentiment is negative. Our topics are an array of strings. If we want to get a look at what's happening here on this ax factory function, I'm going to go ahead and add a debug of true. And this time, let me pull this up a bit more. As soon as I run it, I'm going to get that debugging information, which includes the system prompt that DSPy created for us. And we can see that it took this structured string and converted it to this seemingly robust, high-quality system prompt.